We've got playoff baseball here at Turkey Hughes Field on the campus of Eastern Kentucky University. I'm Jamie Boggs here with coverage presented to you by Bishop Small Engine Repair. We've got the 44th District Championship coming your way between the Indians of Madison Central and the Eagles of Madison Southern. It's a beautiful night for baseball. Just a little bit of chill to the air. Feels like baseball weather outside, and this should be a good one. The last time these two teams played, it was a 10-inning marathon where Central walked it off at home with a score of 7-6, and I expect just as much of a battle here tonight. The teams advanced to this championship game by each getting a shutout in the first round of the district tournament. Madison Southern started out with a 14-0 win on Monday evening against Berea right here. And just after that, Central took down Model 6-0. So neither team gave up a run here in the first round. And I don't think they're going to be as lucky here tonight. They were supposed to play last night. They postponed it due to the pending storms. And we've ended up here with perfect weather as we see the handshakes of the coaches and officials there at home plate. Senior captain Aiden Lilly there with Coach Brad McNew. The Indians coached by Steve Roof, who has been there for quite some time, built quite a program. Here are the starting lineups for the game. For Madison Central, starting at second base, Nick Petramonico. Batting second right field, Will Richardson. Batting third at shortstop, Sam Coleman. Batting fourth at first base, Cannon Cook. Batting fifth at third base, Aiden Masters. Batting sixth in center field, Cannon Spivey. Batting seventh in left field, Landon Ward. Batting eighth is the DH, Braxton Hicks. And batting ninth is your starting pitcher, Logan Cobb. Luke Briner will be playing behind the plate for the Indians tonight. For the Eagles, as we'll see them coming out here in a second, batting first, Preston Williams, starting in left field. Batting second is Garrett Young at second base. Batting third is Trey Helton at shortstop. Batting fourth is Lucas Ingram at first base. Batting fifth is Griffin Back at catcher. Sixth is Aiden Lilly in center field. Seventh is Aaron Short at third base. Eighth is Holston Cornett, who is the designated hitter on the night. And then batting ninth and right field is Noah Thompson. Jordan Dunaway will be getting the start on the mound for the Eagles tonight. These teams, like I said, had a 10-inning battle earlier in the season, and I'll talk more about that and what happened as the game goes along. We'll talk about what to look for from the individual teams, but for now, I'm going to take a 2-minute break. Let us get through the national anthem, and we'll be back for first pitch right here on WBON TV.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Co-Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now Steel in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Discover the hometown difference at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Kentucky. Family owned and operated for 60 years, we're dedicated to providing outstanding customer service in a welcoming atmosphere. Our friendly staff is here to help you find the perfect vehicle and keep it running smoothly. Take a look at our new and quality pre-owned vehicles at jackburford.com.
I love this card.
Thanks.
Go Colonels. Is it here?
Hey, Coach, it's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Welcome back to Eastern Kentucky University in the 44th District Baseball Championship. I'm Jamie Boggs. Coverage brought to you by Bishop Small Engine Repair of Richmond. As the home team, the Madison Southern Eagles will be taking the field first in this highly anticipated district championship matchup. They played the first game of the season, went 10 innings, and Central walked it off with a 7-6 victory. During that game, Jordan Dunaway, who's on the mound for the Eagles right now, pitched 2 innings of relief and gave up no hits and no runs. So the Eagles are hoping he can bring more of that to this matchup. The Madison Central Indians come in with a record of 23-11, and they have played an absolute bear of a schedule, playing many of the best teams in the state and getting a lot of big wins. They defeated Sayre, who very well may be the best team in the state, just a couple of weeks ago. Lots of good wins. Somerset, Henry Clay, they've had some big wins throughout the season. They've won 6 of their last 7 games this season, and they have won 18 of the last 20 district championships. So looking to hang on to that. Southern's last district championship was in 2006. For this season, they finished with a record of 17-13, also played a hard schedule, riding a 6-game win streak, including a big win against defending 13th region champion and 2 years ago state champion Whitley County just last week, a week ago today. Petramonico in, and Dunaway throws the first pitch across for a strike to get going. Looked like a breaking ball to open up play. Dunaway, about 6'5", 6'6", sophomore on the basketball team. Hard ground ball to Helton at shortstop. 2 pitches, 1 out for Dunaway as they get the first batter to go down. Petramonico has been outstanding this season. Let's see, where can I find it? He is 13th in the state in hits, 35th in stolen bases. Had a great season. Now, Will Richardson's up. Richardson missed some decent time with an injury, but he has been back recently, just as he showed up huge in the district basketball tournament for the Indians. Looking to do the same here. So he took strike 1 from Dunaway. First fastball of the night seen from Dunaway there brings the count to 1-1. In the first matchup, as Richardson gets a single to left there, Preston Williams will get it in. He slaps it the other way, does the lefty. Richardson was 1 for 5 in that first matchup.
Number 7, Sam Coleman.
Starts off with a good one today. Sam Coleman was 2 for 5 in that first matchup. And on the season, Coleman's batting .311 for the Indians, playing shortstop for them. Then away comes set. Richardson fakes a steal, doesn't go. Ball 1 inside. Richardson with a lot of speed. Dunaway also has high velocity, so it's a bit of a tricky situation. It's easier to steal a base when you know a guy's throwing loopy curveballs up there. I don't think you're going to see a lot of that from Dunaway. Steps off. No throw. This beautiful field here at Turkey Hughes Field. Dunaway comes set. Inside, bounces out of the glove of back, and Richardson's going to take second on the pass ball. 2-0 count to Coleman. One down here in the top of the first. Love the look of this field here. Obviously, just about all turf except for the mound. A lot of guys are going to complain about a turf mound and the rubber being dug into carpet, so they protect this mound with dirt. Curveball in for strike one, which keeps the players happier and probably safer throwing on the mound, and also just has a great look to it. Usually, if a field's going to be turf, they make it all turf, but I love what EKU has done here. 2-1 count to Coleman. Inside, 3-1 count. The softball championship for the 44th District is going to be starting here in about 25 minutes. We'll also have coverage streaming from WBON for that. Ball 4, 2 runners on to bring up sophomore Cannon Cook. Cook's hitting .297 on the season. Power hitter, got a couple home runs on the year, has always been a power hitter. Been seeing this kid play since he was about 6 years old. Never seen him unable to hit a ball over a fence. Has faced Dunaway on numerous occasions over the years, and that's the thing, you get into this Central Southern game, these guys know each other. A lot of times they're teammates with one another, as Dunaway gets ahead there. Throughout the summers. So they play against each other throughout the summers. They show up at these showcases. So they know each other well, personally and baseball-wise. So the matchups are always intriguing to see, well, I faced this guy 15 times last summer, and this is what happened. What's going to happen today? I'll tell you what, last summer didn't matter. All that matters today is what happens here on Turkey Hughes Field as Cook falls behind 0-2. Dunaway on the season has thrown 35 innings plus with an ERA just a shade under 2, 41 strikeouts. Good block there by back. Dunaway trying to get Cook to chase there. Dunaway, again, a sophomore, is in a lot of ways been the most dominant pitcher for Southern this year when he has been on. We'll see if he can get out of this jam today. Cook hoping to, I think, wear a little bit of that one, get on base. Instead, the count's going to be 2-2. Dunaway missing inside on several of those breaking balls. Will Richardson on second. Sam Coleman on first. Dunaway comes set, looks at the runners. Here's the pitch, and that's deep to left. Preston Williams giving chase. And it's going to be gone. 3-run home run by Cannon Cook here in the first. His third home run of the year to give the Indians a 3-0 lead. First home run that Dunaway has given up for the season. Puts the Eagles in a bit of a hole they're going to have to work out of. We'll see if Dunaway can settle in and get back on track here. Cook really turned on that one, got all of it. This is not a small baseball field. Listed as 335 out deep to left, and he got every piece of it. Official having a word with Coach Roof, not sure what he's talking about. Last night, that official was in the field and really gave every team an earful about chirping, if you will, about talking trash or talking to the other team, said he's going to allow none of that here tonight. Not sure what he was addressing there. Didn't see anything wrong, just a celebration of a big knock from Cook. And now Aiden Masters steps to the plate. Pops it up to the right side. Noah Thompson can't see it, and it's going to land for a single, and he's going to stretch it. Double into right field on a fly ball there. Noah Thompson just completely lost it.
Fielder number 3.
Couple back-to-back pitches there that go Central's way. Cannon Spivey coming up. Spivey batting .304 on the season. Runner on second. Dunaway goes to the plate. It's Spivey on the hip. Runners on first and second again. As Dunaway takes a lap to gather himself.
Fielder number 15, Landon Ward.
Landon Ward up to bat. Landon, a senior, also little brother Lucas Ward, sophomore, pitched Monday night against Model. I think they've also got a younger brother. A lot of Wards coming through this Central season Central program for years to come. Chases the first one out there. Get ahead 0-1. Misses high with the second one. The high fastball. Dunaway really going to that breaking ball quite a bit here in the first. One fastball he threw down the middle. Cannon Cook hit about 350 feet. Ball 2 low in the dirt. Two 1 count. Nobody up in the bullpen for Southern that I can see. Ball breaks. It looked like it started out behind Ward and finishes over the plate. A lot of movement on that one by Dunaway, and the count's even at 2-2, 1 down. Runners on first and second. Southern looking to stop the bleeding here after giving up 3 in the top of the first. Dunaway comes set, payoff pitch. Pokes at second. Don't think he's going to have time for a double play. Gets the out at first. And Ward moves the runners over while recording an out there. It's going to be the second out of the inning. Braxton Hicks, the designated hitter, coming up to the plate now. Hicks also has a couple home runs on the season already. Dunaway in the windup, misses outside. Pops the second one up. Does Thompson see this one? He does, and that's going to be 3 outs. After a half an inning, Madison Central leads Madison Southern 3-0 here in the district championship. We're going to take a 90-second break and come back for the bottom of the inning on WBON TV.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Whitaker Bank in Madison County is your local bank for convenience. With more branches than literally any other bank in Madison County, why go anywhere else? Whitaker Bank is known for their friendly customer service and easy access drive-thrus. Whitaker Bank, your home for local, friendly, family banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Welcome back to baseball action here, the 44th District Tournament, as Madison Central leads the Eagles of Madison Southern with a score of 3-0 after a half an inning. Coverage presented here by Bishop Small Engine Repair, and the Eagles have some work to do. Logan Cobb on the mound for the Indians. In the first matchup, the Eagles saw Luke Gillum, Grant Beck, and Ethan Corder. Have not seen Logan Cobb at all yet this season. Cobb has led the Indians in innings and has an ERA of 2.36 over 35 plus innings with 43 strikeouts. Preston Williams ahead 0-2 here. Preston, first year playing high school baseball, and first game of the season when they played Central had a couple defensive mishaps, but since then has really grown. He's the leading hitter on this Southern team now, here batting leadoff, and so much strength and speed for this guy as the count is now 2-1. Fouls that one off to bring the count even 2-2. Logan Cobb is signed to play on at Transylvania and to continue his sports career there as he strikes out Preston Williams to get started here defensively for the Indians. Madison Southern also recorded the first out for Central before Central went on to put up 3 runs in a 3-run home run by cleanup hitter Cannon Cook. Ball 1 to Garrett Young. Cobb in the windup. Swing and miss by Young to bring the count even at 1-1. Up and in, ball 2. And just about took a swing at that one. Ball 3. 3-1 count to Young. Young also a senior. He's played all 4 years here at Southern. We'll see if he's got the green light here on the 3-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss to bring the count to full. Here's the payoff pitch from Cobb as he goes into the windup. Ball 4, and the Eagles have their first runner on base with Trey Helton coming up to bat. Helton hitting .302 on the season, has 3 home runs. This Madison Southern Eagles team is 3rd in the state in home runs this season. Trey Helton himself has 3. Also a very strong contact hitter. Young gets a lead. Cobb coming to the plate from the stretch. Ball high. Cobb with only 15 base on balls from the mound this year as compared to 43 strikeouts. So hasn't been wild, really, over the course of the season. Throws over to first. Cook has to stretch way out to get it. Again, the softball teams from the 44th District about to start over on a different stream. Also being played here at Eastern Kentucky University. Also Madison Southern against Madison Central as Helton takes strike 1 to even the count. Helton, the junior, for the Eagles, throws back behind Young. Breaks right over the plate for strike 2. A lot of movement on that pitch, and now Helton finds himself behind in the count. Cobb comes set, and here's the payoff pitch to Helton. Outside, gets by him, so Young is going to take second. Runner in scoring position now for the Eagles, who are trying to make up the 3 runs given up in the first. Two count to Helton. Pickoff attempt, no good. Young drawing a lot of attention there on the base paths. Payoff pitch to Helton. And he pokes it the other way. Tags up. Good play there in right field by Richardson, who had to go back to get it. I said he poked it. He hit that pretty far. And Young will advance to third as Helton at home plate's giving Ingram some advice. Ingram, another junior, also with 3 home runs on the season. Ball high to Ingram. Garrett Young on third, 2 down for the Eagles, trying to get a run back here. Here's the pitch to Ingram. He slaps it the other way. It looks like it's going to get over Richardson's head. He turns to run. Ingram's going to go for second. Good throw may get him, and it gets away from him, and Ingram with the RBI double. To get the Eagles on the board. Really good opposite field hitting there from Ingram, who's been consistent all season. Ingram batting .338 on the year. Back leads the team, coming up .300 average. Got injured early in the season, had a week or 2 off, and came back as a monster, hitting 4 home runs after that, and has probably hit 500 since he's been back to bring that average up. We'll see if he can stay hot here. The junior catcher swing and big miss there. Cobb comes set. Another big swing and miss by back to go down 0-2. So you're going to be able to battle back here with 2 strikes. With Ingram in scoring position. And he goes down swinging. That's going to do it for the first inning. The Indians lead the Eagles 3-1, and we'll be back in 90 seconds on WBON TV.
Pruitt & Sons auctioneers have over 24 years experience in the auction industry. Whether you're selling real estate, personal property, or liquidating your assets, Pruitt & Sons can help take your property to auction and walk you through the process. Serving all over Central Kentucky, visit PruittAuctioneers.com. And remember, Angela Pruitt for all your real estate needs as well.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Cars of Kentucky was once again voted the #1 pre-owned automobile dealership in Madison County. Some of the reasons why include the friendliest local staff. All prices on the vehicles are clearly marked. Plus, they have a great updated website that has all the inventory listed. Cars of Kentucky has a great location. Whether you need a gas saver, a truck, SUV, Cars of Kentucky has all the best brands. Cars of Kentucky, 356 Big Hill Avenue, or give them a call at 624-CARS.
Top of the second here at Turkey Hughes Field on the campus of Eastern Kentucky University. The Madison Central Indians lead the Eagles of Madison Southern 3-1 after one frame. All of their runs coming off a home run by Cannon Cook in the first. Dunaway still in the game for the Eagles as they are at their 9 spot in the lineup. Pitcher Logan Cobb up to bat, and he takes the first one high. Eagles put together a couple hits and a walk there to get a run in, and Cobb leads off the inning with a single for the Indians. Got a courtesy runner coming in here. Cade Robinson, I believe, for the Indians. Since Cobb's a pitcher, he can run for him on the bases, make sure he doesn't use all that energy on the base path. Gets a lead, Dunaway in the stretch. Bunt down the third baseline. Really good bunt there. He's safe. He beat it out. Got the runner at second. As Robinson turned, didn't expect the throw, wasn't even looking. Really good heads-up play there by Ingram to get Helton for the pickup there. That was a great bunt by Petramonico. Coach McNew out here asking some questions. It looked from this angle that Petramonico did beat out the throw. Not sure what the debate is over there. Again, very heads-up play there by Ingram and Helton to get the runner who just lost track of the ball. Maybe he's looking at the third base coach, but missed opportunity there for Central to have a runner in scoring position. Will Richardson up to the plate, got a single in his first at bat, slapped it down the left field line. Dunaway checks on Petramonico. Again, top 35, I think, in stolen bases in the state this season. Dunaway set for a long time. Slide step for ball one. Dunaway comes set. Petromonaco not with a huge lead. Dunaway throws behind him, and it's going to get away from Ingram. He's going to get to third easily. They're going to have to look home. He is going to stay at third, advancing on the errant throw to first on the pickoff attempt. Not sure where the miscommunication was or how that missed. You can take a look at the replay here. I think we're already ahead of it there on the replay. And now we got a runner on third. Things really changing quickly in the landscape of this game, back and forth so far for who's in a good spot. And the Eagles respond to the gift of the base running error by Central with a thrown away ball by Southern. Ball one to Richardson. 1-0 count. That was the first pitch he's seen. Feel like he's been up there for a while. Squared to bunt. Not sure if they were looking for a squeeze. Short on third was charging for the Eagles. Low ball two to Richardson. Gets the play call in on the wristband like most teams do nowadays. Oh, scoreboard was off by a pitch there. It's ball four, and Richardson reaches base for the second time tonight on a base on balls. Runners on first and third for Coleman coming up. Coleman got a base on balls in his first at bat. Coach McNew coming out to talk to Dunaway, also coming out to talk about what to do in this first and third scenario. Common problematic situation in baseball. You don't want to throw down to second unless you know you can also keep the guy out, keep the guy from coming home at third. Dunaway is going to the bench. Trey Helton coming in to pitch. For the Eagles. Helton led the Eagles in innings pitched this year with 47 through a ton of innings, ERA of just over 2. Oh, nope, sorry, that's Aaron Short coming in here. Aaron Short on the mound. Not sure if they're sending. Usually when second baseman Trace Halstead comes into the game, that's when Trey Helton is pitching. He has exited, or he's bumped over to third here, it looks like. And Aaron Short coming to the mound. Aaron Short has thrown over 31 innings, ERA just over 2. Leads the team with 54 strikeouts, probably the highest velocity guy on Southern's roster. Coming in to shut down this Central rally, down 3-1. Really can't afford to let him get any more in. When we come back, we'll have Petromonaco on third and Richardson on first. Short's getting the call in from his pitcher. Making the substitution this way allows McNew to keep his designated hitter in. So essentially the substitution is Halstead for Dunaway and then changing positions for them. So that way the designated hitter is not impacted. Strike called, fake bunt by Coleman, and Richardson takes second without a contest. Southern chose not to throw it all instead of taking a risk on Petramonico's speed from third. Second pitch is high. 1-1 count now to Coleman. Short did pitch some in the first matchup between those two teams. Didn't give up any hits. Missed on that one. 2-1 count. I think the Southern sideline wanted it. Looked to be a little low. Two count. 1 out. Anything into the outfield with Richardson's speed probably gets him in. A hit to the outfield, that is. Any kind of sacrifice play is going to get Petramonico across the plate. Infield is in to keep that from happening. Coleman pokes it to the right side, foul. About a half a second too slow. Could have done some big damage with that one down the line. Good battle here for Coleman. Fouled a couple off with 2 strikes on him. Short's going to have to decide what he's got to do to get a ball by Coleman. Payoff pitch high. Going to push the count to full. 2 runners already on. Do not want to load the bases for Cook here, who already has a home run, but he does it. Ball 4. Second base on balls of the game for Coleman. Coleman, 5th in the state in base on balls, has 30 on the year. Has 2 tonight. The leader in the state has 34, so he's catching up quickly there. Strike 1 to Cook. Again, Cook, 3-run bomb to left field in his first at bat. A 1 pitch. He hits one deep to left center this time. Aiden Lilly can't get to it. At least 2 is going to score, probably 3. Lilly slips on the warning track. Cook's going to third. He's going to stop right there. 3-run triple, his 6th RBI for the game. And just like that, the Indians double up their score. They say that walks will haunt. The Eagles putting runners on base that end up touching home. Masters missed the bunt there, had a double in his first at bat. That was the one that Thompson lost in the, couldn't see the ball when it went up in the air. Oh, 1 pitch to Masters. Make it 0-2. Infield still in, trying to keep that run at third at home. Masters doesn't chase the curveball in the dirt. I guess the proverbial dirt, since there is turf behind home plate. Hits that one down the right field line. Going to go foul. Thompson can't get over to it. It's going to be a long strike. The count still at 1-2. Good hustle there by Thompson and Wright. Big thanks, as always, to Jack Burford Chevrolet for sponsoring our weekly sports show and regular sports coverage. That was a ping pong ball situation. Line drive, that's a single. Line drive off the glove of Short. And Halstead nearly comes up with a sliding catch, and it bounces off him to behind second base. Very unconventional hit there by Masters, but he's now 2 for 2, and the lead is 7-1. Madison Central. Cannon Spivey up to the plate, was hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Low ball one. Eagles obviously a little concerned about Masters taking off over there. Strike one. Batter wanted time, just a little too late for the official to give it to him. 1-1 count to Spivey. Short, comes set, delivers. Hits center field, shallow center. Aiden Lilly comes up with a catch. That's the that's the second out of the inning. Thanks to the base running error earlier for the Indians. Landon Ward up to bat. Grounded out to second, his first time up to move runners over. Ultimately, they didn't score. He's trying to do a little more damage this time. Swings late for strike one. Ground ball to third. Helton gets back on it in the hole. Long throw across. Great play by Helton. Great scoop by Ingram, but a lot of damage was done. 4-1 Indians. We'll be back in 90 seconds on WBON TV.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond has you covered with all your battery needs, plus they're your local stop for U-Haul and your vehicle key and fob headquarters. Check out their new auto detail shop, Aces Detailing, located at Batteries Unlimited. They do simple detailing with a deep, thorough clean for the inside, wash and wax options for the outside, and a deep clean of the engine bay when your ride is dirty. Check out Aces Detailing at Batteries Unlimited.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
Coming up at the bottom of the second inning here at Turkey Hughes Field. Coverage presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair Richmond. Jamie Boggs here in the 44th District Championship game after the Indians of Madison Central are off to a commanding 7-1 lead. Scoring 3 in the first inning off of a Cannon Cook home run. Scoring 4 in the second inning, 3 of which came off a Cannon Cook triple. Aiden Lilly, senior center fielder, wasting no time. He is ready in the box for Logan Cobb, who gave up 1 hit and 1 run in the first, to go to work. Lilly hits it high. Spivey giving chase, makes the grab. Lilly goes down after 1 pitch. Aaron Short, who's now pitching up to bat. Short has also hit well this season, batting .346 as he takes ball one. Got 3 home runs of his own. Power throughout this Southern lineup, and they're going to need it if they're going to make up some ground here. Cobb to the plate. Ball 2. Luke Briner playing catcher. Doesn't squeeze that one. Ball 3. Cobb falls behind 3-0. Walked Young in the first inning. Gave up a double to Ingram. 2 strikeouts. That's ball 4 to Short. The Eagles have their first runner of the inning. Colston Cornett coming up to the plate. The freshman designated hitter. Batting .293 on the season with 1 home run. 8 doubles. 3rd on the team. Gabe Thompson in to courtesy run for Short, who's now pitching. Thompson, sophomore, little brother of Noah Thompson, who's playing right field for the Eagles. Curveball high as Cobb has thrown 5 consecutive balls to start the inning. Coach McNew giving some instructions. Coach McNew likes to work counts, like to play small ball, but it's hard to do that when you're behind 6. Cornett fouls it off to even the count at 1-1. Seemed to be just a bit late on that one. Throw it away, not far enough away to go to second, though. Good recovery there from the Indians, because that's exactly what cost Southern in the top of the inning. Petromonaco went from first to third on pretty much that exact play as the ball went all the way to the fence down the right field line. 1-1 count. Loops it to right for a single. Colston Cornett going to get on base. 2 on for Noah Thompson coming up to the plate.
Right fielder number 2.
Thompson hitting .362 on the season. In the first game against Central, he was 3 for 4. Be a great time for a big knock here. 2 runners on base. If you're Logan Cobb, you would love to get a double play ball. Into right field. It's going to be caught by Richardson. Thompson tags, makes it to third, no problem. Richardson all over the place, making great plays out there. That was a solid hit by Thompson. That's going to be 2 outs for the Eagles with the top of the order coming back up. Preston Williams struck out in his first at bat. Preston also with 3 home runs on the season. Probably would have had a lot more had he not been learning to play baseball in the first few games. Has just developed so quickly as an all-around player. He's got a football scholarship. Oh, 1 count to Williams. Pulls it down the line, falls down 0-2 just like he did in the first inning.